think I've shared screen yet. So, all right. So if you're logged into your Manatech back office, you should have a page that looks similar to this. Now, this is a North America or this is a US website that I've logged into, and your back office may have a little bit less, may have different promotional banners than what we have. But what should be the same or very similar are the quick links. If you go to the digital tool suite, which you can access either through the business category, there's a digital tool suite, or we have this quick links. If you go to digital tool suite, you now can access NowTech, the app, through this button here. Or if you were to do this by going in and logging in on your phone, you can download the NowTech app to your mobile phone, whether it's an Android or Apple iOS. When you do the desktop access for the very first time, it's going to ask you for your username and password. The username and password is exactly what you use to be able to log into your back office. So it's your Manatech ID and your Manatech password. Once you've put those in, it tends to remember who you are and how you came in. So only when you clear your cookies out do you find that you can no longer easily or that you might have to re-enter that. And I just was thinking here, I need to make sure that there aren't others that are trying to jump in. So I'm checking to see here about people that may be in the waiting room. Looks like we're good there. So if you've now logged into the NowTech app, why would you want to go about accessing it? How's it going to help you grow your business? Well, we have a Manatech library, and that is also accessible through your back office. Same platform. So if you go to that business tool suite, you'll find that you can get to the Manatech library here. But the NowTech app, what it does is it has taken all of the best resources, hopefully that are available in your market, and be able to put them into one location where you can share them from your phone. But the uniqueness, in addition to being able to have it on your phone, is that you can actually get a notification when somebody has opened that resource. So what NowTech does is it helps you be able to see the engagement level of the person that you're sending content to be able to customize it, knowing that when they opened it, that you can then follow up promptly to be able to keep that process of selling in place. The NowTech app also has some springboards off of it, some ways to be able to access some of the great content to be able to help you with your recruiting. Without going too far into it, we have tied into the app and if whether you're on a desktop or a mobile, it's that little hamburger on the top left. If you click on that, you have quick access to Manatech's AI. So AI is revolutionizing the way that all of us are doing business and the way we can communicate succinctly and to be able to also communicate in a manner that someone wants to receive the information. So you can tell Manatech's AI about the person that you're contacting, let them know what their interests are, where you met them, and it will help you craft the right message for follow-up, for asking for the order, for getting them the right product information that they may need to be able to make a decision to move forward in their journey with Manatech. But you'll see from within the app, you can access Manatech AI. You can take knowing what you're going to be able to reach out on and craft that message, save it, and then be able to use the NowTech app to be able to move forward in your recruiting process. So a quick example of this is I'm going to use the United States English market. I'm going to say I would like to reach out to a friend, Ben, who I met at a soccer match. I'd like to introduce him to a few of Manatech's overall wellness products. Can you create an email for me? Okay, and so I just did enter there. You do the little button over here, and you can use the AI to be able to copy this information here. So it's crafting a message for me. I can certainly update it, and it drops it in a template for me. But I'm going to copy, meaning a template. I'm going to use a template when we get into Now Tech. But I'm going to copy this information, just have that in my clipboard. But now I'm going to jump back into the app on my desktop. And I know that I want to share a message on Manitech's wellness products. So I'm going to go into the media library. Actually, I'll jump back one step. This person that I'm going to reach out to, I have not yet put in my phone. So I'm going to go into contacts here. And I'm going to add. So I need to move this icon over here. So this is more spread out. My screen's really big. I apologize if it looks huge on the way you're watching this video as well. But on your mobile phone, it's just on the bottom right. On my desktop, it's on the bottom right as well. I'm going to add somebody manually into the platform. So this is somebody I just met. Ben Test, which is me. Oh, sorry. Put this test. Put a number in here and a Manitech. Okay, so now I'm going to click continue. And I want to now send a resource, something from the library to that prospect that I just met. So I'm going to click send. It now pulls up a library of resources to be able to pick from. In this case, I'm going to see what I have available, let's say on Catalyst, because I already know that that is a great overall wellness product to be able to share. I'm going to send this video to myself. So I clicked on that. You'll see that I can do a preview screen. In this case, that I want to, I don't want to preview. I want to send. Let's see. I'm going to back up here. Click lower. I think it's pushed off my screen, the ability to send. In this case, if I'm having issue with the desktop display here, I'm going to go back and do a. I may need to resize. Oh, okay. So the issue is just I have it spread too far out on my screen. I'm going to go back and do the video. You'll see that individual here, and I've already put myself in. So it pulls up me. And in this case, I'm going to click email, and then I'm going to click down here on the bottom, continue, which is going to then show me a preview of what I'm going to, or have the potential to send. In this case, I'm not going to use this message. No worries. Go ahead and click continue because it's just giving you an idea of what you can use. And it will now pull open my email. Okay, so you'll see here, this is a great demonstration of what could potentially happen on your computer as well. Firefox prevented my email from opening up because the NowTech app wants your recipient to know who the message is coming from. It does not send from the NowTech app. It's sending from your personal email. So I'm going to go ahead and click options here. You'll see Firefox prevented it. Options, I'm going to always allow pop-ups from this location. And now it opened up my personal email account. So it's coming from Ben Mayo at Manitech. I'm sending to, and I put Ben Mayo at Manitech in. All right, so I have my text that I had created in Manitech AI. I want to still use that that link. So this link, when somebody clicks on it, that's the video, but this is the link that will allow me to know when they've watched the video. So I'm removing that top intro text. Oh, no, it looks like I've lost the top intro text. I'm going to go back into Manitech AI, and I'm going to grab that text that I had created. Let's see here. It's right here. I'm going to copy that in. And I'm going to now go back to the email that I'm sending, and I'm going to paste that message that I had written through Manitech AI. It's giving me a subject line. I can copy and paste that into the subject line here. And it now I just need to fix the formatting on this, but that link, when it opened up, I want to make sure that I place this in the right place of the email. So would you be open to learning more about Mantech Solutions? Let me know if you're interested and have time to chat. But I'm going to add in here, in the meantime, check out this video. And I'm going to paste that link into the text that I'm going to send. So now I can customize it. In this case, I've already got it here below. So I'm using an account user's account. I don't have an account in my name, but I would just update this all to be my information. So let's do that now. All right, and so now when I send, once again, it's coming from my account, and when the recipient clicks on it, I will then get a notification. So in your app, after that message has been clicked on, you'll see that up here in the top right, you have alerts. And also, if I go back to the home page, you'll have alerts on the bottom right of your cell phone. Okay, so it's even the bottom page of my desktop. But the alerts let you know when a link has been clicked on. So you'll see link visited. In the case when I open up my email and click on it, I will then get an alert that I have opened that message and previewed it. And so I would know then at that point, it's a great time to be able to follow up and find out if they have additional questions based upon what I sent to them. So that the AI inside of the app, so the artificial intelligence inside of the app, leveraging Manatek's personalized artificial intelligence, you get information that is all built up. It understands Manatek's products. It understands Manatek's opportunity. It understands direct sales language so that it can help you craft those messages to be able to recruit with, to bring somebody in as a product user or opportunity, somebody that wants to go about building a business. And then you would be able to have the CRM, the customer relationship manager, that's all inside of the app, so that you can manage new prospects that you add. We also have existing customers. Those who have already ordered from you are in the app as well, so that you can provide customer care. You can follow up with them, find out if there is anything that you can help with as it relates to their auto orders, their subscription orders, or to be able to introduce to them a new product promotion that's taking place. I know there's some fun stuff coming for Mother's Day. Be on the lookout in your emails. And flash sales that also take place during the month as well. So using this CRM, using this platform, you can easily go about copying and pasting in promotions as they come about, and you can see which one of your customers are engaging with what you're sending, so that you can follow up and find out if you can help them alter their subscription order, or if you can help them place that one-time order to be able to take advantage of a sale that is taking place. So the CRM is a great tool for being able to see your downline of personally enrolled customers as well as personally enrolled associates. We have the events calendar. Still, it is under progress or construction, adding more content there so that you'll have all of those events that are events.manatek.com will be inside of your app. And then you have the alerts, as we already mentioned. If you're in the United States, you also have access to a Mana Leads. So that is a website that you can also purchase leads from, and they will be able to help you find qualified leads that have shown interest in a business opportunity. Those people are located in the United States. So you certainly could use that outside of the United States, but you would need to know that that lead is for somebody that's inside the United States. If I click on that, you'll find that it takes you to a page at manaleads.com. So if that icon or that category does not show up in your app, if you're residing in Europe or Australia or South Africa, you can go to manaleads.com. That is available to everyone. Once again, it is tied back to leads that are existing inside of North America only. So if you're wanting to build a business globally and you're outside of North America, maybe this is a great way to be able to get a foothold and do that through these leads that you can purchase. So this entity, this partnership is outside of Manatech. They do this professionally to be able to harvest leads for people that are looking for an opportunity. So I'm going to check real quick and see if I have anyone that has joined us since we started, and let them in. It looks like we've got everyone in that wants to be in. I am going to open this up to questions and see if there's anybody that briefly touched on a few things here. Now, if you have questions, feel free to raise your hand and be able to see if I can answer those for you. Yes, Joellen, I'm going to see if I can let you. Oh, there you. Let's see. You should be able to. Are you able to? There you are. Hi, Joellen.
When you get an AI message and you like it, is there a way to save it and use it for multiple messages? Is there some place to save them, or do you have to save it on your notes and then just paste it into your email?
Yeah, unfortunately, you are right. It's the latter. You have to save it. It's a great question, because I deal with that myself, where I would love to just have some pre-built ones that are already inside of the app. We don't have a way to do that today, but that's a great question. I can think of a hack, and maybe that's not a bad way to do it, but if you had a message and wanted to just save it as a note inside of your, let's say you created a prospect that was you, so that you had an additional contact, you could put it in the notes section of a prospect and then just copy it out of the notes of a prospect.
Is there a limit to the notes, or you can have unlimited notes?
Great question that I don't have the answer on. So I mean, it would be, yeah, I don't know how many characters it might hold, or maybe it's unlimited, but that is one way that just popped into my head, is the
I may have to make a prospect. That's the title of the note, so I can find them easier.
Yeah, prospect, or maybe it's you title it by the script name, so it's like
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Oh, certainly. Any other questions? It's a small group today. Hopefully several people are going to watch this afterwards in the Facebook Live that's streaming in Manatech North America. I also put a link on the invite to join us today, and I'll put it in the comments of this live as well as soon as we conclude. But you can catch all of the prior recordings. So every single recording that we've done since February is inside of our manatechtraining.com platform. So at manatechtraining.com, there's a section called courses, and there's a course on Now Tech. There's some short videos, tutorials to be able to know how to use the app. But underneath that first section, or that category of those video tutorials, there's all of the Now Tech recordings. So you can go back and you can look at any of the prior recordings. We do these every single Tuesday at 11:30. I'd mentioned at the beginning of the call, Al is going to join us on next Tuesday at 11:30. So that'll be fun to be able to have his perspective as he's in the field and working more alongside you to see how his experiences are going, and also his personal experiences in being able to use the app for growth. Without any additional questions, Joellen?
I have one more.
Yeah, sounds great.
We did a thing yesterday in Europe, and I want to put that kind of link into one of my emails. It's our Manatech Europe Facebook. Can I put those kind of videos in? Will I know if they've watched it? Or does it only the ones that are linked to Manatech that I'll know that they've watched?
It's the video, it would have to generate out of the library inside of the app. So if you put your own link in, you lose that. There is no trackability.
I thought that. I just wanted to verify.
No, that's a great question. So yeah, you need that little special code to be able to know.
Did you watch it yesterday?
I'm not even sure I know what are you
Steve
Edwards.
Steve Edwards ran his 1000th marathon. I figure you're a runner, so
I saw the Facebook post on that, and that is amazing how fast he did 1,000 marathons. And to be able to do them, I think it was all under 3 hours, and or his aggregate was three
Under
hours, 21 minutes on
3 hours and 21. I mean, his last one, unfortunately, he ran the London Marathon
injured, right?
and injured. It was only a week or two ago, so
Yeah.
he shouldn't have done it. But he said his ego said, I got into the London Marathon. I'm not going to blow it.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
finished in like 4 hours yesterday. We were kind of worried about him, but he did okay. He did
Yes,
okay,
right. And 4 hours is awesome for any of us humans. And he's superhuman. So 321 is,
and he's 61 years old. So
yes, yeah,
mm,
that was quite the feat. So
it
if
was.
there's a video on that about Manatech related, if you have a link to that, send it over to me, and I'll see if I can get that loaded into the app.
That would be wonderful because he is Team Manatech. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that is another thing to maybe I can close out with as well, is if there's a resource that we want everyone to have access to, just send that to me at bmayo@manatech.com. So that's my name, Ben Mayo, bmayo@manatech.com. And we will work with the market managers to be able to get that resource added into the app, because we would love to make sure that if you're looking for it, others are as well, and we'll get that added in so that it can be shared.
Are the global connection calls also in the
They are not. And if Veeder were on today's call, I could find out where those might be stored. That's outside of my knowledge. I know where the Nowtech ones are stored.
Okay, thank you so much.
You bet. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for the questions, Joellen. I appreciate the interaction. It's fun to know how it's being used and to hear your experiences with it. So
I wish I was using it more, but I'm getting there. I'm a little resistant and reluctant, but they're dragging me kicking and screaming into the social media world.
good stuff. Well, we will see you next Tuesday at 11:30. Same webinar link. So feel free to save this, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.